Yeah, I mean, I'm like on my computer all day and it doesn't lag, and then it's just like at night, or maybe it's just like some very small imperceptible lag. But I'm on WoW a lot of times too while I'm like grading essays and stuff. I'm like doing stuff in WoW, and it doesn't go out. I think they just work on the like their lines. You know, if there's a
Right.
problem from like midnight to 3 or something, so that's when the least amount of people are gonna be on. So it's like I get it from a business perspective, but I don't know, man. Make your shit work. Like,
Right.
I'm on at night too, you know? I know I have to be the one to go as far as like a customer, like percentage based, but still doesn't feel any better just because I understand what you're doing. It's just like, it's logical, but it's just make a better product. Like, make your shit actually work. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not a technician, I'm not an expert on how that goes down, but like, figure it out. I don't know, it's not my job, it's your job to make your shit work. Or
So
better
get
yet,
punished for it.
yeah, or better yet, just go to Fiverr. I mean, I'll have to research it and make sure it works, because I know that like the technical like capabilities of it are better, but I don't know for sure if it breaks too. I would assume probably not. I think it's better material. It's certainly a newer technology. But what's up, everybody? Okay, well that's fine. It was kind of a messed up stream yesterday, anyways. That's what I was sort of talking about here. Is it just the internet randomly went out for 10 minutes? I think in my second game. I don't remember. I was super tired, anyways. So I wasn't. I don't know. I was kind of just thinking of not streaming, anyways, because I just wanted to go to sleep. But I stayed and I played, and we were gonna lose that game anyways, probably, but my internet went out like for 10 minutes, and hey, what's up, Twos? Oh, you got a dinner date, nice. That's just really difficult, you know. There's not a, you just gotta kind of feel the vibe. Depends on how well you know somebody. Twos is asking like, how do you, like, balance teasing and being playful?
Probably gotta get to know him for a little bit. I mean,
Yeah. It's, so much of it just depends on the girl, too. Some girls are just really outgoing, and, like, they'll kind of make your decisions a bit easier. It'll be, like, pretty obvious if they're looking for you to, you know, goof around with them or kiss them or whatever, but sometimes they'll kiss you. There's this one girl that I dated for a little bit, and that was definitely nice, where she was very straightforward. Do what?
I clicked Elise.
Oh, okay.
Get off. I need to get off. WoW. Hold on. This thing.
Don't want to have a serious conversation. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I think just again, it just depends on the girl, but I mean, some people are just really serious, and then some people like to goof around and joke. It's just gonna depend on the person. I mean, sometimes it's just trial and error. Sometimes you're gonna say a joke, and it's just not gonna go over, like, the way you think it will, and then you just gotta keep going. I think a good thing that I will try is, like, I think being somewhat tastefully self-deprecating sometimes can be good. It sort of depends on what you're, how it's kind of going down. But if they say something that they're really good at, you know, if you can say something that, like, oh man, I totally can't do that. I like, you know, you're really good at ice skating, man. This one time I got a concussion when I was a kid, ice skating. I tried, it was okay, but, you know, just kind of have a laugh at yourself, making them feel a little bit better. But then you also gotta, you know, I don't know. So, like, comedy, usually there's something you're kind of poking fun at, and so I just think that, like, poking fun at yourself, if it's a playful way that's not, that doesn't come off as trying to fish for pity or, shit, I took exhaust. Oh, well. Very nervous. That's the thing, that's tough. Especially, you know, like it seems like you've said, maybe you haven't been on a ton of dates, or it just seems like there's not a lot of girls around. You just got to put it in your mind, and it is difficult, especially if it's someone that you like, but just like, it's all good either way, right? You just say, you know what, if it doesn't work out, life goes on, it's fine. You know, just think if she really likes you, if you guys are meant to, you know, kind of be together, then it'll be okay if you mess up a couple of things. I mean, everybody's going to be a little nervous at it, but usually the less nervous and kind of the more confident you can be, the better. I guess exhaust is not horrible versus Katarina and Fiddlesticks. But yes, that is challenging. But yeah, you have to try to lower the stakes in your mind, and that will help you gain more confidence. That came a lot easier as I got older. As I kind of gained. I mean, I've always been somewhat confident. But it definitely helps if you're, you know, older. Not necessarily in, like, always in romantic ways, but even just in everyday, you know, conversations and stuff. Talking with students or talking with other people. And just having more evidence that it's all good, right? Just like knowing, okay, I can mess up a couple of things and still be alright. But yeah, you know, just do the best you can. Like I said, a great strategy, and there are some girls where it doesn't work, but I think a lot of times just trying to find asking them what they're into, and then building off of that. Talking about stuff they're interested in as much as possible. Now, sometimes that's tough, right? If they're, like, super into fashion and doing their nails and all this kind of stuff, it's hard for me to... It would be hard for me to relate with something like that, but... Just gotta think outside the box a little bit and say, okay, I don't do nails, but I've got this, you know, interesting story this one time about somebody I know that was into fashion or nails. Speaking of which, I would say probably don't bring up, like, exes also on a first date. Some people do that, but no exes, no politics, no money. No family aspirations. Okay, it's not worth. God, I forgot how annoying Seraphine is. Does anyone? I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't know about first date, but I've had people bring exes up before, yeah. I mean, I don't care. Like, I'm not like a jealous person. I mean, sometimes, especially if their ex, if they've been with them for a long time, it's hard for some of that not to come up at some point. She almost killed herself by flashing there. Did you guys notice that? She flashed in my Guardian. He wasn't even going to kill me with that. Maybe if he hit me with a W2, but... You know, if they've been like, well, everything they used to do used to be intertwined with their ex. That's probably not going to happen if you're like 19 or 20 and they're 19 or 20. But, you know, if it was someone that was like 30 and they'd been married to somebody for 5 years, you know, you can still work around it, but sometimes it's harder if you've been intertwined for so long for it to not be somewhat relevant. with what you're saying, but try to help me at this date. I mean, I would say, you know, just keep the principles simple, right? Yeah, I think you're right. Just keep it light. Most people like light stuff on dates. Choosing the date, venue can help. Oh my god, is she fucking dead again? Almost. Dude, I swear to God, you haven't been here for the last couple of nights. We did win both, like 2 nights ago. We played 2 games, won them both, but like, we haven't had an ADC, I think, that's had under 7 deaths in like a week. I don't know, like, what's happening, but there are just so many that are so bad.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I almost died.
This is a very bad push, by the way. This Lee shouldn't do this. He's, like, not watching the wave. It's fucking horrible. We're so screwed. Dude, why? Like, I don't know, man. It's like a tale of 2 elos. Like, the first couple weeks of preseason, our teammates are actually, like, kind of good. And we went on this huge win streak. It was like, wow, okay. Everyone figured out how to play. But then the last couple of days, well, Jin just pushed it right back. They could have frozen us out. Like, Fiddlesticks is probably down here, too. So I guess we lucked out there, because... Sort of. I mean, Ashe is still down 20 CS because of that Lee push. Yeah, there's Fiddle. Is Fiddle 6? No, not yet. Hey, what's up, Black Falcon?
Hey, Katarina's missing.
Okay.
She did die.
Okay. Jin didn't take cleanse though, so I guess there's that. I'm gonna have to just eat every W, I guess, because like I don't think I've seen Ashe dodge a single one.
Oh my god, no way. She lives? Fiddle's still level 5.
Okay.
Not for much longer though.
Yeah, I would just say, yeah, just keep it light. Ask them what they like to do. Try to figure it out. If you know some of their interests, you could research their interests. But I think I have to get... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get a control ward and just...
Oh.
Maybe donate that to Jason or something, because we're fucked down here.
Danger brings out my bad side. Just kidding. All my sides are equally breathtaking.
What does she like to do? How did more
Is there a
die?
reason why you can't get Rod of Ages right now?
I don't know. Is it disabled?
It just says like there's like a lock on it and it's like grayed out.
Huh. I don't know, that's weird. Does anyone know anything about Rod of the Ages? Okay, well there goes her ult. I don't know if we can do it. She's not 6 yet either. Neither am I. Like, that Lee Sin push, man, is so fucking bad. For those of you guys that don't understand why that is, it's because it denied, like, half a wave of experience to us. They hit 6 first. They get way more gold. And Lee, like, doesn't need that as much as we do down here. Because you get, like, 130% XP for shared. Something like that. So having multiple people around to get the... I mean, I guess I was there for part of it. To be fair, but... Like, Ashe was already behind, and it just snowballs so hard. And when you're playing Electrocute Ashe, you need as much help as you can get. Met her at a Mexican restaurant. Okay. Do you know anything else about her, or was it just like, hey, let's go eat? And what do you do? Are you going to a dinner, or are you like, coffee, or what? That kind of determines... Why is the enemy Cassante is like always the new meme these days? It's like enemy Cassante versus my Cassante. Does Electrocute deserve help? Yeah, I mean, it's still bot lane. It's 40% of your team. There's no one else really to play around right now. And like Jason's doing alright, but...
I mean, Mord and Lee are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, Cassante's back in it.
Yeah. Bot lane just getting fucking rolled. I'm like, man, is this something I'm doing? I tried last time to play something like a Soraka just to kind of neutralize the lane, but... Dragon's almost up. Okay, got him. Can we do anything? I do have ult finally, but Lee is we just not doing it. I mean, we are a lot weaker, but there's nothing to trade. Yeah, I just got poked. Low. We really need to pick. They probably got this warded too.
Probably just give it, cause
yeah, I think just give it. We needed to establish early. It's another thing people should understand in Platinum, but they don't. It's like you can't just show up to an objective right when it spawns. You gotta be early. Because it's all about the vision, right? Like, whoever gets there early is going to kill all the vision, all of your vision. They're going to set it up. And then, they're just going to be sitting in a bush, waiting on you to walk up. Yeah, I did something. Alright, maybe with Mord. Ashe is AFK. I'm not sure if much changes there.
should restart her internet.
Okay. I don't know if we can beat him. Fuck, I got your baited heart. Did it get him? Of course not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess we're just doing Trellias just to try to get Mord in range. Fuck, he died. Yeah, I would just say, just try to think of stuff she's into, ask about that. I mean, if you know Stone Cold nothing, you can still ask her. Just say, hey, what's up? Yeah, I think if you can pull it off, kind of self-deprecating humor that doesn't like seem like you're fishing for compliments or, you know, doesn't hurt the vibe too much. You got to balance it. You don't want to make it seem like you're just too negative and sarcastic, but that works for me. Just adding in some kind of silly stuff. Fuck. How the fuck did he W'd me? Oh my god. He W'd my W. I guess I should have maybe stuck with the Seraphine. Yeah, nothing too heavy, nothing critical of her. I think that's always kind of a dangerous move. I mean, some people you can kind of tell, like, if they're laughing at... You can laugh at them if they're laughing at themselves. But other than that... I wouldn't brag about stuff that you do, like, too much either. That's another kind of red flag, is like... If they ask you about it, you can kind of... If you see an opportunity, you can sort of humble brag about it. Maybe. But... Usually I think sticking away from that's a... I don't know. Like, the just be yourself... Yeah, some things you should just discuss with the boys, yeah. I mean, that's like... Sort of, but like... I agree to... I mean, well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is you want confidence. You want people to know you have stuff going on. Like, that's the thing, too, is like, try to, if you can, make it sound like you're doing stuff that's really interesting, at least to you. That you're passionate about, or that's interesting, that you've got some kind of, like... You know, ambition... am I in P4 or P3? I can't even remember. Might be in P4. I got Lever Buster penalty of -2 added onto that. Did you get any sort of, like, not as much of a penalty?
I don't know, because I have 0 LP. And...
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to lie to them. You don't want to make it seem like you're somebody that you're not. But yeah, I think just focusing on, you know...
Alright, go
Okay.
ahead.
Just focusing on, like... What do you have going on that would make them want to hang out with you? Right? Like, thinking about it from their perspective, right? Like, what are they probably looking for? And... Again, you're not like lying about stuff, but you're focusing on the stuff that they would actually be interested in. For example, you know, obvious one, I think most of the time is like, if, you know, they don't play video games, don't talk about video games all the time. You know, they don't watch football, don't talk about football all the time. So sometimes, it depends on how much you have in common with them, but... Watch those videos and do the opposite. Yeah, I mean, kind of what Mal has said. If you feel like it's just like mentally or socially exhausting to try to force something that doesn't seem like it's going to work, that can be annoying too. But, you know, you want to put forth your best representation. So, like, you don't need to tell them all of your insecurities or what you might perceive of as a shortcoming or something like that, right? Like, some people want to throw all the skeletons out of their closet on the first date. I don't think it's the time to do that either. I mean, anything that might be relevant for them, maybe. in some context you could bring up, but yeah, exactly, Rembrandt. What is an ick? Oh, it can be an ick. Oh, so a turn off. Yeah. The gaming, unfortunately, has a negative connotation for non-gamers a lot of times. Yeah, it depends on your kind of skeletons, right? Like, you know, hopefully not the case, but like, at some point, if you've got like an STD or something, right, like you want to bring that up. Or, you know, if you've got, you live with your grandmother and take care of her, or something like that. I mean, those are kind of like very different things, but like, you know, just the kind of stuff that, you know, could be a strike against you in some circumstances, and for some people. See, I did live with my grandma, technically, in college, but she lived in another state, so basically I was just like the caretaker of the house for free. But she did show up from time to time. I don't think that was ever really a deal breaker with anybody. I mean, I was poor, that was probably a deal breaker. But that was one of the things where it was like, you know, there's no real getting around that. Like, they're gonna see the car I drive is like an 86 Corolla, and, you know. Well, that's true. Yeah, that was a different kind of vibe. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just you don't volunteer stuff that could be detrimental to your case, right? Yeah, I think overall, well, I mean, that could backfire, being playful with a date. It depends on if that's who you are and what they mean by playful, being flirty. Like, that kind of stuff only really works if you are very confident in it. Right? Those are usually by people that have a lot of experience. It's like playing Riven or something, Riven top. Like, you don't want to do that. You know, it might be rough if you go first time Riven top when you're in bronze or something, right? Versus like a challenger one-trick Riven top. It's like, there's some of these like suave things, like do this or do that to be suave. It's like, yeah, it works if you're a millionaire YouTuber and you've got a 12-pack and you've been like, you know, you've dated 3,000 girls. Like, yeah, that kind of stuff can work. I mean, it can work anyways, but you just got to feel out the vibe. But yeah, I mean, I think that can come off, because there's a risk in that too, right? Because that can come off as like creepy or cringe. Not that it would, but I'm just saying, like, if you tried some of that stuff, yeah, it just, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of that as far as like playfulness or whatever. A lot of the times when I was dating people, I would just ask them questions and just try to relate with stuff they're talking about. Like, I wouldn't get that, you know, handsy early on, or like that silly. But I didn't really date that many girls that were that silly. That would have been fun, but honestly, I just have not found that many girls that are that silly I wanted to date. There are some. Like, my wife is silly sometimes. But yeah, it's complicated. You just got to figure out kind of what they're doing, and it's weird though. As a guy, most of the time you have to like initiate and steer a lot of the conversation. There are some girls that will do that and help you out. Like I said, I dated this one girl shortly that I met at a bonfire party. She was very assertive, and that was great. I was thinking, I was like, man, how am I gonna get her number? Because I thought she was there with this guy at the party. Like, I didn't think they were, like, a long-time couple or something, but she showed up with a guy, and so I was like, alright, I was like, how am I gonna do this? Because she seems cool, and I don't know if I'm gonna see her again. And then she just, like, slid me her phone. Like, she was talking to some people, but then, like, kind of almost behind her back across the table, she just slid me her phone with her number on it, typed out on it. And then I just kind of looked at her, then she looked at me, and then looked at the phone, and then I just wrote it down. I was like, okay, cool. Then she explained later, like, she had gone with that guy, but he was just a friend, that he was trying to, like, get together with her, but she thought he was annoying. No, she was the smooth one there with that. She was smooth about that. I mean, she was fun. We did not really, like, mesh. Overall, like, the physical side of it was great. She was very assertive, very fun, but it just, I was trying to make it work, man, but it just could not, because she was pretty hot, too, at the time, but she was very country, and that just, it was just difficult after a while. Like I said, I meditated sometimes just to relax, like I did at the time, and she just thought that was like witchcraft, and there were just some other things. And then she, I don't remember everything, but she ended off going for like a study abroad to Ireland the next semester, and so I was like, all right, that's a pretty good spot to call it. So she was nice, like she was cool, she was fun, like I think we had a good time, but I just did not think it was going to be a long time thing. Bless her heart, I mean, she just wasn't that bright. Let's just just put it that way, and that's fine. But she's just kind of, it's not even that, it's like sort of antagonistic almost. It was very similar to the girl that I dated in high school for a long time. That was great, sort of. This girl was a little bit more of a firecracker, and we'd have some arguments sometimes, but the girl in high school was like very nice, you know, to me. Didn't really like a lot of my friends. But the physical side was awesome. But it's just like after a couple of years of dating her, I was just like, I don't think we've had a real conversation ever. It's just like, all we do is just chit chat. How was your day? Like small talk stuff. And I mean, that was fine. But at the time, you know, I just thought I wanted something that was a little, I don't know, just had a little more substance to it. Which you don't have to have that with girl. I mean, sometimes it's fine just being chill. I mean, that's why if you're into, not all guys are into that stuff either. A lot of people are fine with just chilling, doing their thing. And you could just have some of your friends that you could talk to about other stuff. Like one person doesn't have to be everything. Overleashed. Did I overleash it? Maybe I did. I don't know. That is a problem. I think we got to lane on time though. But that is one thing that maybe I need to work on a little bit more. Okay, I'm digging these trades. They're gonna hit 2 right here though. But yeah. Alright, we're still 1. We're still 1. Fuck. Oh my god, she flashed between bushes. I guess I still got her flash though.
That's all good.
I was gonna flash Igniter. Did they heal too?
They did.
Maybe that was, they did? Okay.
Let's
say she's got a lot of health, but it's just a potion. So my flash for heal plus flash is good though. I'm so bad about summoner. Man, my attention to detail is so bad. She backed, I think.
I think she's still in here.
Really?
Maybe not.
He's acting really scared. He is. Oh no, she is. Okay, I thought that was like Jarvan for a second. It's Fade, obviously. Okay, here comes Warwick.
Life sucks for Isaiah, but it is less complicated.
Okay, now she's back.
Might be able to.
An ally has been slain.
Safety is boring, Riku. Let's start a fight.
Huh. Yeah, I'll flex a game with you twos. What time is it? 1:15. Yeah, Jarvan's here. Oh no, Nico. Alright. Well, they missed a lot at tower.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, yeah, we'll just do,
My cloak is woven from the whispers of
Australia's.
stars, the secrets of the galaxies, the world of the seventh moon. Ooh, and it swishes. Swish, swish.
You will learn what beauty truly is.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, good. I was worried I killed that too early and the cannon wasn't gonna die.
Darkness is the new hotness.
She's level 3. She's like sitting in this bush. If Jarvan's gonna be here or not. She's playing like he's on the other side of that wall or something.
Helping it along.
But he could be like right there.
Yeah, that's.
I guess not. I don't know. She's just positioning so weirdly. She's missing all this XP in lane.
Self-control is for star nerds. I choose fun.
Oh my goodness.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Safe is for nerds.
I think she yeah, she definitely flashing 9 too.
Good in dark. Sometimes we pieces of darkness need a break. Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness.
Yeah, we'll just do Ionians. Yeah, I mean, I could have attacked Ezreal one more time, I guess. I don't know. I didn't want to KS it.
Danger brings out my bad side.
But I didn't know he'd be able to get to Jason. I've got... How close are you to 6?
Not close at all.
Okay. Nico's 4. Jump the gun on that, because he didn't have much there.
Doing the right thing. Boring. I'm waiting for fun now.
Ezreal's missing? I don't know what he was doing. Okay, so he just warded something random. Yeah, Jarvan's here.
The face of your killer is identical to mine.
An enemy has been slain.
World's gonna burn.
This comes only
Shut down.
Huh. Okay, well, there goes Ezreal's ult. I've got ult in 20 seconds. Their flash should still be down. Oh. Nice. Damn it. 10 seconds? Okay, you got her. Oh, if you hit him one more time.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was weird.
I should get him.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I looked like that went right through him.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what?
Okay.
What if we can push? Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah. Alright, I'll get one hit on it just so I get some XP.
Riku,
An
I did not
ally
rescue
has
you from a
been
cold dead
slain.
planet so you could laugh at me. I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good. I love evil, and evil loves me.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Doesn't have ult or anything, does he? No. Alright, I'm coming down here. I've got ult in a few seconds.
I do what I want.
Think we'll be able to get him.
I inspire action.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
Jarvan's probably here because they're sleeping.
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
Yeah, Jarvan coming out of the bush. No? No, he's top. Okay, they're just acting really weird. Nice.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Are we gonna get it? I don't know if... Yeah, not quite.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Being bad just feels so good.
Oh my god. That's pretty slick. If a girl cancels on me, would I reschedule?
More dark
Depends on the situation.
as far as the eye can see.
If they call and tell you, "Hey, I'm sorry," you know, with like reasonable notice before you've actually gone to go do the thing, probably. Depends on what else I have going on too, you know, and how much I wanted to like hang out with them. But I would say under most circumstances, if they tell you something came up, but they want to reschedule, then yeah, I probably would. 9 times out of 10. Now, if they just, like, ghost you and leave you, like, you know, at the restaurant with no notice,
Careful, yeah. You're gonna be there.
that's a bit more difficult. Unless they have a really good, like, excuse. But it's like, everybody's got a phone, man. That's my thing, is... I mean, if your phone literally died or something and you were in some, like, car accident, like, there's some situation, but Mrs. Prof would approve. Well, assuming that I'm single, right? Obviously. Damn, he took a long time to kill. It's that shield bow, I guess. Yeah, I probably would. Now, if it's like the 5th time they've done that, it just seems they're not that into you, or you're just not that high of a priority, you know, that's a different story. But if it's just like first time something came up, like, oh shit, I forgot I've got to do this thing, my cousin's in town, I promised I'd go to this concert with him or something, you know, whatever, like... Sure. But yeah, if they just keep, like, canceling shit over and over again, that'd be pretty annoying. I'd give them a few chances. I usually err on the nice side. Like, I give people chances. Especially if I think they're really cool. If I'm kind of, like, on the fence about it, like, I don't really know if I want to date this person or not, but I'll give them a... I guess I'll hear them out. I'll give them a chance, you know? then that's maybe a bit different. But usually I just won't go out with them in the first place unless I think they're, like, have potential.
Doing the right thing was boring. Not wasting fun now.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, if you have a flat tire or something, like, I don't know, like, that's really stressful. Like, I would understand if someone was just, like, stressed out, they had a flat tire, they had to fix it,
Lost my sense of hope.
but
The light inside
could they have just left the car on the side of the road and taken an Uber and got to the restaurant on time? Probably.
Riku, let's destroy everything they hold and then laugh in their
Breathe
faces.
in the atmosphere.
It's possible I should have done Mercs here, but I'm not sure why we're just randomly posturing around here, but
Most good guys just kill themselves. I dance to the beat. The beat of darkness.
Killing spree.
no fucking way. Oh my god.
Rampage.
I see that. Trust me, I saw that. I took note of that, Yasso. Oh, was that in a movie, Blues Brothers?
Thanks, Riku. Real calm. I do what I want. No star.
He is down like 3 levels, I guess.
Ally has been slain.
We gotta be careful with Baron. They might Baron.
Exist, except for my hair.
Yasuo's bottom. No TP.
Oh, they're on it.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Alright, nice.
An ally has been slain.
Now
Can we
they're
just
gonna
stop them?
Nah, I don't think we can. How? Kale's not that strong.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Kale's not there. I don't know if we can do this. I'm really low.
I don't know if we can either. Oh, you lucky clowns. Alright.
Sometimes we legions of darkness need a break. When Zaya and I were abandoned on a desolate planet, I realized something. I don't like being alone. Oh, and
Kill
Spike is
strong,
basically
I'm
the-
strong. That's good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He also got a second item. That's good.
Got her.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
I need more people. Like, where the fuck is everybody? You also and KO are just like fighting over minions bottom. So fucking bad. How the fuck does he do so much damage? He did 2,000 damage without his ult. Alright.
Living the dream. The dream of darkness.
Yeah, Yone's the real problem here. Try to CC him. What's the point of getting more crit? Isn't he already maxed? Does he get any bonus if he goes over the cap on crit? Anyone in chat? Does it like convert to AD or anything? I thought it's just like straight up, he just gets double crit and that's it. His passive.
Universe 10 foot I'm just helping it along.
I know obviously that's the case with Jhin. It does more true damage, Kappa. I mean, I'm looking for a non-Kappa answer though. Because I don't know what the truth is. We don't have Kale, like we don't have a lot of people here. What? How did I die? Did he hit me with his ult? Like, literally, how did I die? It converts to AD, okay. I thought his ult was the thing that does the little... Okay, I thought that was his ult. Well, that's obnoxious.
Stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs floating in space, evolving endlessly in a cycle they can't control. Anyone
I haven't been run over by Yone in a hot minute.
safe is pretty there.
I mean, Nico's trying to keep us in the game. Yo, yo, yo. Maybe he tries to dunk you here? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just give him a hit. Shit! God damn it.
Yone's gonna get base.
I think he's just gonna get in hit. Yeah. You guys can stop him from that second in hit. Wait, why the hell does Warwick have Titanic Hydra? Who the fuck is Ravenous? Damn, losing 2 in hit's pretty rough.
Their sparkles are so darn sparkly.
Life has no meaning.
I mean, I don't know. Historically, Titanic's good on Warwick, but I feel like Ravenous is like turbo OP right now.
World's gonna burn. Amazing body. Good guys. I dance to the beat. The beat called darkness.
I don't know if we can go for that. Oh, he heard Hydra was good. I didn't know which one. That's not Radiant Virtue J4. It is not. Is that what people have been doing? Everybody goes for damage J4, usually.
Art shall blossom.
Let's go.
Fiction doesn't exist.
get that drag for free bottom, I think.
Hey,
Maybe not. Okay.
work guys here.
I'm out of wards. I've got ult again. Fuck it. I don't have any.
Really good spot for them. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get away from him.
Okay. Fuck, did they already get Baron? No, Baron's not up. Can we, like, Ezreal's going there. Alright, I guess we'll just chase Jarvan instead of getting the third drag.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules.
Ez is probably on it.
Yeah, he is. Like, 100%, and we could have pushed him off it and gotten it. Like, we saw him go for it over a ward. I pinged it. You gonna try? He's just smiting it.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Hopefully he has his smite back. Yeah, he'll have it back.
We're gonna go stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time.
I guess we're just getting that for the stats. Is this still like you have to kill 13 wards or something? No, you just have to be like level 13. I thought they had it to where you had to kill 20 wards to get it or something crazy like that. Yeah, Kale is full build. Sort of. Almost.
Living the dream.
She really have that fucking warded? No, she just guessed. Okay. Oh, they're on it.
Kill him.
Where is he? Oh, I didn't even see that. Ha! Damn it, I maybe could have saved him.
I gotta kill Yone.
Yeah. Holy shit, can I move yet? My god. Oh, we had fucking Guardian too. Oh, I guess we just lose.
Shut down. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
So tired of these items, like, all season. This bullshit champion's doing 70,000 damage and never having, like, never being able to kill him.
A summoner has disconnected.
Like, I feel like it's so much better when you have the paper, rock, scissors balancing. Where it's like, okay, you've got ADCs, do a hell of a lot of damage, they're ranged. But if you get them, you can actually kill them.
I'm gonna have to bounce after that one.
Alright, man. That was a rough one, but we'll get them next time.
Yeah, take care.
Alright, see ya. And then, like, even Assassins, man, I never thought I'd say this. I kind of miss Assassin metas. Because you can actually kill them. In most assassin metas, you can actually kill them. They'll kill you, but you can at least kill them. And then tank metas, you just don't do damage. You have like 45-second fights. I'm just so sick of champions that you can't kill, that just kill everybody in 1v9 the game. I mean, like, I get it, he's fed, but they just need to remove Death Stance, or just do something to these items. There's just too many of them that people can fit into a normal build. Like, it used to be, if you wanted it, you could get one defensive item, GA, and if you got GA, you know, you did a lot less damage, right? But now it's like you can do Shield Bow and GA and Death Stance, still 1v9, like double, you know, everyone else's damage on your team and be unkillable. And I just don't think that's right. I think that there needs to be a trade-off. Like, if you pick a damage item, you should be easier to kill. If you pick a, you know, defensive item, you should do a lot less damage. I don't know what, like, Death Stance is just a bad, it needs to be a lot less AD. Like, it needs to be, like, 30 AD or something. 40 AD. Like, some low-ass number AD. And then I don't know what else you put on it. Like, they could lower the cost. I'd be in favor of them lowering the cost and making the items, like, defensive utility items. Kind of like Banshees. Yo, what up?
Yeah, so I just logged on and I gave my keyboard a try on practice tool and everything feels
Yeah, it feels kind of weird if you haven't played in a while.
yeah, it's like, it's not even that I haven't played. I haven't touched this desktop and this keyboard with this mouse like since forever. It's been at least like a year now. I do like all my college homework on a laptop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you probably do not want to play solo queue with me. I am like dirt bad. I'm not even gonna lie.
We'll do flexing. That's cool. We'll lower the stakes. But
I mean, I still think I'm better, but
yeah, I'm sure you'll do fine. I'm sure you'll do fine. But yeah, they do it with mages, right? Like, you've got Banshee's Veil, and for a long time you had Zhonya's that are like 2,500, 2,600 gold, just relatively low AP items, low damage, some damage, and they've got utility. They need to do it with Death Stance. It needs to be like a 2,500 gold item with like 30 AD. So what's up? You got this hot date coming up soon?
yeah, okay. So, I met her at a Mexican restaurant. She was my server.
Okay.
She walked by, so I was just and I could get her number.
Yeah.
So she ended up giving it to me, and the first day I got it, it was just a matter of me like kind of getting conversation going, not letting like her lead it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to lead my conversation in a direction where it can like help me set up the first date.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, so the date was planned on a Mexican restaurant, which is where we're supposed to go, but then something came up on her side, so.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like so nervous about it. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, it can definitely be a little nerve-wracking, but let me see.
But I just don't want to come off weird, like.
Yeah. Are you gonna play Graves?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna ban Graves then. Try that shit. Yeah, it's hard because like I don't know, dating it's just always gonna be a little weirdness to it because you don't really like, unless like someone's dating someone they've known since like high school or something, and then all of a sudden they're dating. Like you just kind of, you don't know the other person that well, and then it's like, so you're not really sure what's going on, and then it's like, okay, like what should I go for, right? It's like, should I, you know, how long before I kiss them? How long before, you know, whatever.
Well, when it comes to like the physical like stuff, I feel like there's kind of a sign. Like if you get like to like a certain distance away from or like too close to them, they either will like try to move away from you or like get closer to like
Yeah.
like a sign.
Yeah. It is. And then of course a lot of times they're kind of indecisive too. So it's like they're not really sure what they want, and that can like change. So yeah, like the whole dating thing can be a little weird. Try to figure out, but I think just kind of having confidence, feeling it out. Yeah, I think a first date, you know, I think you got the right idea, which is just, you know, try to make it light, try to make it fun, find something they enjoy, it's interesting, talk about that.
So, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since this thing, I've been on YouTube so much, watching these like, their, video on like, advice for dating.
Yeah.
And there's two people I respect, and one's a female, one's a male. And one thing I've like concluded about both their perspective when it comes to it is to be playful and like kind of tease, because they both think it's a great way to build like a like emotional connection between the two, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, yeah, kind of keeping it light, keeping it fun, I think is good for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to just like end up at the table and just kind of like having like an interview with someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's why I say, as far as, like, lightening up, I think that finding ways to, you know, poke fun at yourself, or like be able to laugh at yourself or things that you've done in the past. I think that's good, because comedy always comes, or often comes, at the expense of something. Or if you both have a certain kind of comedic sense, like maybe you're making fun of some I don't know, this dumb thing that professors do, or some like goofy thing that you saw around campus. But yeah, it's when it's like playful teasing. You know, I would say I would not like poke fun of them at all, even if it's like silly. Especially if you just don't know like what they take seriously. So like if, for instance, they're wearing something that just seems kind of crazy, like they've got some, you know, tacky sweater or something on, right? Some tacky Christmas sweater. And you're like, man, that's awesome. That, you know, reminds me of this tacky sweater party that I went to last year. I'm really loving it. And she's like, no, this is for real. Like, this is my favorite sweater, man. You know, it's like, oh. So it's like sometimes like poking fun of them, something that you think they might be doing as a joke or for entertaining, could be something that they're actually like really into. So comedy is great if it works. It's really weird or awkward if it doesn't work. That's why I think kind of poking fun at yourself about some things can, but you don't want to like short sell yourself either. Yeah.
Especially like we are like two different. I don't know. We basically both speak two different languages. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever told you this, but I'm Asian American and she's Mexican. So
Okay.
Our humor is probably fairly like different.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have a lot of experience with, yeah, dating people from either one of those cultures. I don't know if it's that like how that would be.
I feel like it's just hard to like
Humor's
find
hard,
the same
man.
thing funny.
Yeah.
Because you would have like different beliefs and things, and like if she watched certain movies, I probably never even seen them, because we speak like kind of two completely different languages.
Yeah.
Aside from like English.
Yeah, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, kind of two different like cultures. I don't know. There are some things that are universal. You know, my strategy that I always used was just kind of figure out what they're into and figure out some way to try to like connect with it. And then if I could find a moment to have some kind of self-deprecating moment about it, right? Like, there was one girl one time who was, like, really into ice skating. She had done, like, some competitive skating and stuff like that when I was, or when she was younger. And then I just relayed this story that I had where I was like, oh, man. Shit. I almost hit level up my W there. I was like, there was this time where I went ice skating when I was a kid. I was like, ice skating is fun, but I had a bad start with it, what I'd say. And be like, you know, first time I tried to go skating, I fell flat on my face and gave myself a concussion. Damn it. He waited so long to go. I think if he would have gone faster, we could have had that. He pinged go, right? Or am I just like, I need to just turn pings off. Okay, well. But yeah, but I was like, so that was kind of a rough start, you know. It's kind of lapped. I was like, but I managed to stay up. I was like, later on, I went back when I was in college, and I was like, it was okay. It was fun, you know. And that's not gonna be, it's not gonna happen all the time, but just opportunities to try to, you know, relate with stuff and share something that's kind of funny could be good. And, you know, that reaffirmed, you know, for her that, yeah, she's really good at it, that type of thing. I was, like, not good at it, but... Yeah, I mean, just trying to find common interests. It's good too. I guess you both like Mexican food.
I kind of made up that I like it.
Well, you were there, so clearly you at least eat it.
Yeah, I ate it, but it wasn't like the best thing I've ever had. I just made it. That's it.
Yeah.
I made it sound like I liked it a lot more than I did, I guess.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, you could... I'm gonna have to eat that, I think. Shit, am I pinned? Oh my god. Well, I tried to eat that hook for the Ezreal, and then of course died. Yeah, I mean, you could say... Yeah, it was okay. You could say, you know, what do you recommend, right, as far as, like... Mexican food. You can say, I kind of like this, but I wasn't really sure about that. Yeah, I wasn't really sure about this kind of food. Is there, like...
I'm not gonna lie. I hate these new pings.
They are kind of annoying.
Yeah. Because usually, when I scroll down, it's just like an on my way ping. But now it's like this one whatever thingy. I don't even know what it is.
Hmm.
Oh, it is a system. Oh, weird.
The bait ping is the best. Yeah, some of them can be good. I'm not used to them, though.
You know what that ping means?
The bait ping?
The bait. Yeah.
Oh, with the hook?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. What is it?
It's basically telling the person to...
Tell them to what?
To suicide. It's like...
Oh.
Rope yourself. That's why it's the popular ping.
Oh my god. No, I didn't realize that. Bait plays, no. Did not know that. I guess so. Yeah. Chat didn't know it either. We're learning stuff today. Get this bait ping on next person that feeds, and God. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's weird because, like, some stuff you ask, like, you gotta kind of make sure that whatever you're asking, it's like it's not gonna have a negative answer, like an answer they don't want to talk about. So saying like, "Oh, do you go to school somewhere?" I mean, that one's not like that bad, but or like, what are you planning on doing once you're done with the restaurant? It's like, I don't have any plans. I might stay here forever, you know. Like that could be a feels bad. Or tell me about your family. It's like, I hate my family. Like, oh, cool.
Wait, Smite doesn't heal me? What?
Yeah, they changed some of that. I think every camp heals you a little bit, but Smite itself doesn't heal anymore. They did a lot of weird changes in the preseason. Hobbies, yeah. What do you like to do for fun? That's
But,
always
like,
a safe one.
How would I make it so it doesn't feel like
An interview?
an interview? Yeah, like I feel like if I just ask those type of questions, it can be like an interview.
I mean, it does to start. I think it's all in the follow-up. Like, you don't just keep asking serial questions and she gives you a one-liner. You know, you're just looking for something to talk about, like, with those questions. So, you know, you ask them, what do you like to do? What do you like to do for fun? And they say, oh, I like music, I like going to concerts, and,
Would you say singing is something that girls find very attractive?
probably, if the guy's good.
What if I think I'm good?
You can invite them to karaoke. I mean, you can talk about karaoke or something like that.
Well, we were gonna take the same car, so I can just like play music through like Spotify.
Okay. Sing along with it? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's bold. It could work if you're, yeah, if you're good with it, I think. Again, that would be a confidence thing. Oh, let's sing along to this. Come on. It's great. What's your favorite song? Let's sing it. I think that would be different. That would be fun. Yeah, because a lot of guys are too afraid to sing. Yeah, going for the high risk, high reward setting. Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you, not anytime, but a lot of times if you do that kind of stuff, that's a good thing.
Oh my.
Holy shit. Yeah, I probably should have read that.
It's
That Thresh was positioning so weirdly. Shaco's kind of looking. She should be dead though, right? Oh my god, she gets away? No. Oh my god, she does. Yeah, exactly, Black Falcon. That could be... You don't want those kind of answers.
oh, what kind?
Oh, he's just making up crazy stuff. Like you saying, tell me about your family, and then he says, oh, they all died in a car accident. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people will get kind of heavy. Not usually that, but oh, cool.
This game comes so hard.
Yeah, just I like the singing idea. If you can pull it off, that's good. I think that like that, just trying it, just kind of making
I
it
don't
like
think my
fun.
singing's that bad.
My singing's horrible.
Like I would hope she doesn't think I'm like a professional singer or something.
No. I think you play it off like that's one of those things where it's like it's kind of fun. You know, it just shows that you're kind of fun. You're having a good time. But it wouldn't come off as sort of bragging or anything. Like if you were to come off and say, "Yeah, I did. I'm training to be a professional singer or something," and then you sing it, like that's different. But if you just like singing in the cars because you're having fun, you like it, you just want to lighten the mood. I think that's solid. I think that's good.
Well, she has to check and see if She has to like babysit her nephew. That's what.
Okay.
You guys are checking to see if that's gonna happen. If it doesn't, they'll probably go on a date. If it does, then.
Okay. Yeah, restaurant. It's restaurant lifestyle is kind of tricky sometimes. And I guess if she babysits too on the side.
I hope Chico knows that there's no way I killed him.
God, Ezreal's just so freaking worthless, man. How do we? We're doing all right. Rengar's doing all right. We're not doing all right. Bottom. I'm feeding. Because if you miss, you hit the stars. That's nice.
I'm not gonna lie. Everything feels so clunky. It feels so weird.
Yeah, I remember there's a while where I didn't play, like season 5, I didn't play a lot of League, and it feels weird coming back. Syndra's right there. Echo's coming too. Cool.
Oh, we're about to get dived.
Yeah. Okay, Syndra
I don't
left.
even know if you can kill him.
I mean, Echo's probably going to be here too. Well, he used his lantern right there.
Screw it, go for it.
Yeah. I'm going to get the thresh.
Whatever. It'll work one way or another. Either into or wreck it. Just kill this guy, please. We don't have to kill him. Okay,
Oh! Oh, damn, I thought we got him.
Well, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. I think as soon as you came out, like, Guardian procced. Saved us both.
I was gonna say, how did I even live there?
Yeah. The old Guardian. It's gonna be hard. We gotta...
I feel like my pet doesn't even do anything.
Honestly, I'm not even sure what it does, because... Like, gives stuff for farming? I don't know. Hot Cheeto Mexican girl? What is it? Are Mexican girls known for loving hot Cheetos? I don't know. Someone in the chat says. I had a roommate, one of my best friends, that really loved those flaming hot Cheetos. But he was just like, man, they're so terrible. He's like, look at this. And he like showed me the ingredients. It was like 200 ingredients or something in it. He's like, it's definitely not healthy.
What is wrong with my... So I don't know what I pressed, but I'm like completely zoomed into my character, and I can't zoom out.
Oh, I don't know. Anybody know how to take it off League
Like,
FPS mode?
Like I know how you take it off. It's like it's through the mouse scroll thing, but my
Yeah.
mouse is messed up. So it's like I'm like playing with like one square, and that's right on my cursor. That's kind of weird.
I don't know. Activated TOV mode. Yeah, that would be. It'd be so hard to play like this. I just zoomed in all the way. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
Oh my, this is gonna be difficult.
Yeah. I mean, we, in theory, can have a lot of damage. Except for Ezreal. Like, we don't have much of a team fight, but we can just run around and YOLO and...
We have 3 assassins.
Yeah.
Oh my. So, okay. You know the mobile version of League of Legends?
Yeah.
So I've actually been enjoying that.
Okay.
But one thing I swear, like I know some of these people are like real humans behind like their like phone, but they
Yeah.
play like worse than robots. Like so on Wild Rift, if I were to like disconnect from the game, they'll have like a bot replace me, and I swear, the bot is doing better than the actual players. it's mind blowing to me.
That's funny. Hey, that's a good idea. They should do that, honestly, for League. If somebody, like, DCs, they should have... Oh my god, there's 3 people here, though?
I don't know if we want to go in.
Yeah, I don't know either. It was kind of free for me to just get them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Fifi's pretty strong. I'm gonna have to get Grievous.
So, what was your highest rank this season?
It was a down season for sure. I think we got to like P3. We were actually gold for probably like 90% of the season. It was kind of sad. But we went on a run at the end and we got to like P3 in the last month. Shit.
I might be back for the second.
I don't know. It just felt like people got a lot better. Maybe I got worse. It's probably a little bit of both. I don't know. People were just just good. Like their macro was so much better in gold. Like there used to be like almost 0 macro in gold, and now they roam a lot more. They actually try to get objectives. They actually fight me for vision. And people just got a lot better. Yeah. I mean, it'd still get smashed by any other region, but like by years past, I mean, I try to think back to like season 3 when I was like almost diamond. I got to P1 in season 3 and I was like, I did not have any sense of macro. I probably didn't even think about like waves and wave positioning until probably until like season 7 really, and I almost got diamond every season. I got to like platinum 1 everything except for season 5. I mean, even in season 1 pro, like no one really thought about waves or macro until season like 2 or 3 with like it was at M5. But yeah, it's just like the game just improves so much every year. The average player just gets better. It's like the differences are a lot more subtle, like what it takes to improve in a lot of cases.
Run, boys, run.
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, Shaco's kind of getting top. They have 2 TPs too. It's not good for us. It's gonna be harder to cheese them with split push. That might be what we have to do. We definitely. I don't think we can 5v5. It's gonna be really hard.
All it takes is 1 armor item to monster.
Yep.
We might as well split up.
Okay, well, Syndra got a Mage Ice, so at least if we kill her, we get a little extra value. Vayne's gonna be very difficult to deal with. Toost didn't build Ravenous, reporting.
Wait, you're supposed to build that on this character now?
I guess. I mean, it's really OP. They're nerfing it next patch. I don't know if you get that on Blue Cane, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't even know what I'm doing half the time nowadays.
I'll fit right in with everybody else.
If I went and reviewed this game of mine, I probably wasted like 5 minutes just walking around doing nothing.
It's like, well, camps are done. I guess I'll walk over here.
Yeah. I feel like the scuttle crab spawns a lot later, so then I kind of just, I don't know, that kind of messed me up.
Come on, man, just let me get it. Small victories. No. No. Yeah, I pay for it.
You know what? We at least have to try and kill.
I should have just left it.
No way, she 1v5. Okay.
Syndra's coming right there.
Oh.
They're all there. Oh god.
It's okay. We got the 80 carry.
Oh god. Well, Shaco's almost got the tier 1.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Come on, Shaco. You got it, buddy. Blade of the Ruined King, Shaco mid with Cole.
I'm not gonna lie, if I were to play Leagues right now, I'd probably be landing in silver.
I don't know. I think you at least get to gold. It's tough, man. I mean, I've played some flexes though, and I've played some normals with some people, and honestly, like, it's not that bad. Like, a lot of the silver is still pretty good.
My CS is so bad, and I feel like I'm supposed to be clearing a lot faster with these new jungle changes, not slower.
Yeah.
Because back then I would at least have like probably near 200 by now. Right now I'm like at 150. About.
Almost.
Yeah.
Hey, that 150 at 24 though, man, it's balling. Well, we are like just everywhere is on fire. We're losing every lane. So it's hard to get in there.
I probably would have seen a lot more gank opportunities than I do now. Because
Yeah.
I did not really gank.
Yeah, Lear just getting kind of rolled in every lane.
Okay, that champion is not balanced.
Yeah. So low, can I even... I'm just gonna get evaporated. Rengar's not here. I mean, splitting's cool, but not if they're like... Oh god.
Still get the nexus. Oh, I never did that much. But yeah, if I do go on that day, I really hope I can like keep my cool, not get nervous.
I think you can do it. Just, you know, the best thing I think is just try to lower the stakes in your mind as much as you can. You know, I know she's cool and you're excited about it. It's good to be excited, but you know, just to help you keep your cool, just be like, you know what? If it works out, it works out. That's fine. If it doesn't, whatever. I've got other stuff going on. Or even just like, you know, if I mess up a couple of times, if she likes me, it's fine. You know, we can keep going. But just find some way in your mind to just not like hyper focus on it too much, and then that'll help you come in and just kind of be chill.
One thing I think I've realized is girls really like Rakan because however she's cute a lot. I mean, she has like a and then I think it was today I texted her. I was like, I'm excited to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think girls like it when you're complimenting them and you're just being genuine with how you think.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, just saying, yeah, excited to see you. Because a lot of girls are, I think, tired of the, you know, sort of ghosting and guys that are too cool to, like, respond to text or, you know, show any kind of emotions. But, you know, it depends on the girl. I mean, so much of it depends on the girl, but I think a lot of girls are tired of that kind of stuff, and so they would like the genuine, like, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you, right? Like, kind of classy, but just not the, you know, how many kids do you think you're gonna want, you know, type of thing on the first date, right? Like, not that far, right? But like,
would you say it's okay to ask someone to be your girlfriend on your first date? I feel like it would be a little bit weird.
yeah, I don't think first date is. I don't know the rules for like exclusivity or whatever, but yeah, I would say like maybe 2 or 3 dates or something before you asked if you wanted to, be exclusive, but I don't really know too much about that. I don't know if I ever really asked any of my girlfriends to be exclusive.
Fun dating stories back in your time?
Yeah, let me think. I mean, the one girl at a that I met at the bonfire party, the house party, was kind of fun. She just like gave me her number. She just like slid me her number on her phone while she was talking to some other people. And then the first date we went on, I took her to a rock quarry and we went like cliff jumping off a rock quarry, and she liked that and it was pretty fun. And she like pinned me against this rock and like kissed me, and then eventually, yeah, she's
that sounds like something from the movie.
Yeah, she's pretty aggressive in a good way like that. But so that was kind of interesting for an early date. And then another one, I just talked with this girl pretty much online because she had this is kind of connected to how I met my wife, but basically I went to this college party when I was a senior. I was talking with this girl. She was really hot. Figured out she was a junior in high school, so I was like, all right, that's not gonna work. I don't want to go to prison for 10 years. But I still talked to her and then friended her on Facebook because that was the only thing that it really existed social media wise back then. And then her best friend's older sister started talking to me on there, asking me if I would read some of her poetry and this kind of stuff. And she went to a different state, college in a different state. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then she ended up moving back because she had family here. And she ended up the next semester transferring back here, not because of me or anything, but she just wanted to be closer to home. And then we went out on a first date, and we just went to like kind of a bar with some of my friends. And then late night, it was, I don't remember what time, it was like 3 a.m. or something. She's like, hey, you want to go to like Waffle House or IHOP or something? And I was like, or no, she said, do you want to go get something to eat at like 3 a.m? And I was like, yeah, you want like IHOP or Waffle House or something? And she's like, well, how about we go back to my place and eat a pizza or something? And I was like, yeah, okay. And then went back to her place.
Eat a pizza?
We did, but the activity that went along with that was she put on this like 1940s French circus film. It was like, I think it was in black and white. It was so freaking weird, and I was still kind of drunk, and I was like, what is going on? I was like, okay, I mean, that's not what I was expecting, but that's cool. And so I was like watching this circus movie. She wanted to be in a circus. She like rode a unicycle around campus. So it was like, it was really weird. And she like played the accordion. So yeah, it was totally weird, but I thought it was cool. But yeah, that was weird. If I have any other ones that are like super interesting, but a lot of them are just like, I knew him. It was like a friend of a friend or something like that, and we just went to like dinner or something. But
so this was also something I was wondering. You say it's best to like not text so much, just because you want to save the conversation in person.
Yeah, that's something that I would definitely want to do, like this day and age, because I think you're right. Like you want to like try to save some of it for in person, like. You know, the best kind of communication, like you're saying, is kind of fun, lighthearted, especially if you want to try to work some comedy in there. That's really hard over text when you don't know people. So
that's kind of like one of the reason where I'm like, I kind of just don't know what to text her, because I want to save a lot of person. I don't want to be that one guy that's gonna be the 100 other dudes that's probably in her Snapchat, just sending her memes or like funny jokes and stuff.
yeah,
Like kind of want to stand out in a way where you're like doing that in person.
Yeah.
If I say everything through the Snapchat, she's probably gonna, like, friend zone me because she already knows everything about me. Already knows like how I am. What's the point in meeting up at that point? You know?
Yeah, I mean the friend zone is definitely very challenging too, where it's like it basically exactly what you're saying, right? Like you want to be kind of interesting and hold a good conversation, but you also need to have that sense of like momentum or progress that you can't lose towards like, you know, this romantic aspect, right? Yeah, like you can't just keep talking to them about domestic stuff, you know, the whole time, like, oh, so what, you know, how were your classes, how is this or that, or, you know, or it's just gonna be too friendly, right? But at the same time, you don't want to come off as too like, you know, handsy or too like forward or weird or whatever either. So yeah, it's trying to figure out how to stay out of the friend zone and keep it going. So
Especially when I have like no date.
yeah, well, I'm trying to think of like being able to, as far as like date progression, you know, if the first date goes well, like trying to go to something else that.
So what I was thinking, since the first date, it's like a dinner date, so you're
Yeah.
just kind of getting to know each other. I
Yeah.
was thinking like second date, it could be like something that involves physical activity, like dancing,
Yeah.
ice skating, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was going to say is it's like, yeah, the first one is dinner and then something else where you can get a little closer without it being weird. I'm always a huge advocate of dance, like I've said before. And, you know, and that's stereotyping, I guess, Latina culture. But I think dance is something that a lot of Latino women probably really like. Now, that's a different kind of dance than I usually do, like as far as like
I would
salsa and stuff
love
like
to
that.
learn how to dance, but so in my location, I live in like a small town, so
Yeah.
all I know is that we have like this small little dance place, but it's like for those gymnastic girls. Like I was like, I'm not gonna try and do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
And I'm very uncoordinated, so I would love to learn how to dance, but it's so hard for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I was pretty bad when I started. I had to practice a lot. I'm still not like Dancing with the Stars, like All Star or anything, but yeah. But I
Maybe
think
you do like the 2 steps with the twirl.
yeah. I mean, I can yeah.
Can I do that?
Say Lenny Hamps. So yeah, like I can, you know, spin around and, you know, twirl and dip and do all this stuff. I don't do a lot of the aerial things, which is like where people are flipping around. I did some of that when I was younger, but my wife is also like not super coordinated, and we were trying to practice how to do some of that stuff, and I actually flipped her and she landed weird and sprained her ankle.
Oh, I thought you
At
were
the gym.
about to say you somehow launched her across the room or something.
No, we were trying. I was trying to get her to do like a backflip or something off of it, and then she ended up doing like spraining her ankle, and I had to like carried her into work or something the next day. She had to get like crutches for a little bit. It wasn't like that bad, but it was not good. So yeah, the aerials, I would say that's a no-go. But yeah, I do think that is figure out what she does. Yeah, some kind of dancing or yeah, some like you said, some kind of outdoor activity. It is a little colder right now, obviously, but
Yeah,
like
from what I see on her Instagram, she likes art. She
Okay.
there was a picture of like so that's why I think she liked me, and that's why I really do want to learn how to. But
wait,
just
there was a
because-
picture of what on it? Sorry, you cut out for a second.
There was a picture of her at a rodeo club.
Oh, cool.
So, I think she likes dancing, but the thing is, there's not any way for me to learn how to.
How to do it? I mean, you could always just YouTube, you know, like just some basic stuff. Or, I mean, you could just come out and say, I mean, you could just kind of have the self-deprecating, like, hey, I've always wanted to dance. I think it'd be really fun, but I don't know if, like, I'm that good, but I want to be
I
good.
can't hear anything.
Oh, am I out? Am I cut out?
I think you left.
Oh, hold on. Did he leave? My mic was cutting out too. If he was on there or not. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that thing just closed itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, I mean, that's one of those things where you could just say, like, you know, if you can somehow figure out. That's another thing is like being able to kind of look them up, you know, look at their Instagram, look at this other stuff, and then somehow work it into a conversation without making it look like you fully studied everything that they've done. But yeah, just if you figure out that she likes dance, you could just say something like, you know, I've always wanted to learn how to dance. You say, I'm not that great at it, but I would enjoy trying, you know, and then you could invite her to try. I mean, just the fact that you'd be willing to try or you'd be willing to go for it and that you'd have a good time, I think that's probably still fine for a lot of girls. Like, that's...
I just don't know how I would feel, like, going with her to, like, rodeo club. Because
what is rodeo club?
It's basically just a whole bunch of DJ music with country type of vibe to it, and just...
Huh. I don't know. I mean, you could, if it's a line dance, like line dances and stuff are a lot easier. You can kind of look those up, like the electric slide and stuff like that.
They do like a line dance, and then there's the couple dance ways.
Okay.
At least from what I understand of the place, is it seems very, how do I say it? Like people are there to make out.
Okay.
They're not there much for the club part.
Yeah. That's how a lot of it is. I mean, honestly, yeah, if you could just do the little two-step, you know, just take a step every couple of beats or something like that, if you're just, like, you know, trying and talking to them and stuff like that, especially if you know she's already into it, just think of it like having a conversation, sort of, but also being able to get a little closer, you know? So... I don't know. It's up to you, but I like that. I do like that for a second date. You got a dinner date, then you got something, you know, like you said, kind of physical, whether it's a hike or whether it's dance. And then you can just kind of see sort of where it's going for there. But I do like dance a lot because it is a way to get a little closer to them, to kind of, you know, get that touch in there without being creepy. To just kind of break through that barrier, right? To kind of get out of the friend zone and just be like, all right, you know, we're doing something that's maybe a little more intimate or a little more romantic here. So,
did you learn how to like dance through people, or you did like research?
So basically, that weird circus girl that rode the unicycle, she was into swing dancing. There's a local kind of club near campus that did swing dancing, and I never heard of that before, but it's like kind of 1920s 1930s sort of like upbeat kind of dance, and I'd never done it before, and I was like, okay, and so I tried to learn how to do it just so I could, like, you know, be better at it and kind of do something fun with her. And so, yeah, at the time, and there really wasn't that much on YouTube at the time. YouTube was still kind of in its infancy. It was still kind of in the little short 5 to 10 minute funny video type of stuff. But yeah, I just looked up some on YouTube, and then I just practiced just solo in my room, just some different rotations, different setups, just so I could kind of get familiar with myself. Because, like swing dancing, it's a little different than other dancing, but you kind of are supposed to almost have a little bit of a bounce every beat. So you kind of have, like, this driving rhythm sort of thing as you go. And so I was just kind of practicing, just getting used to that, getting used to kind of moving. Because I was just really kind of clunky. Like, I'd never done any yoga. I'd never done any, like, you know, any sort of stretching stuff, so I was just kind of clunky. Like, I was in really good shape, but a lot of my stuff was just, like, lifting. Like, it wasn't about that sort of smooth lateral movements and things. So just practicing it a lot, just putting on some music, just looking up 1 or 2 steps or something different you can do, and then just practicing it, and then just going out every week. They had a thing, and I would just go out to it and try. But so,
well, I just gotta cross my fingers and hope the hit date happens tomorrow.
you know, I think it'll be fine. Just be confident. And as far as the texting, I don't know. Just send a little text if you know something they were doing during the day. I would. I mean, it depends on the person again, but I would just send just maybe one quick text. You know, how's it going today, or especially if you know something specific. I don't know, like you said that they had to go do something because of they had to like babysit or something. You could say like
babysit.
Had that babysitting go, hope the kids didn't raise too much hell or something like that. You know, just something like, like that. But, yeah, just kind of follow up if you know something they were doing. Just asking them, how's it going? Throwing out something kind of funny about it, and then maybe you get one or two lines. And then, like you said, you could just say something like, looking forward to that date tomorrow, or man, that Mexican food's looking good tomorrow, or something like that.
It was fun catching up with you.
Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, definitely come in, keep us posted, let us know. We'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, man, I'll catch you later. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, and that's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all very much. Let me see. Hey, what's up, Sween Bean? Sorry, I know you just logged in and I'm logging off. I kind of stayed, quite a bit later than usual, just hanging out with Toos. Trying to give him some pointers. But hey, what's up, James? How much? I think I'm getting enough sleep most of the time. It's just my sleep schedule is kind of messed up. Like today, I just fell asleep for like 6 hours during the day, really from like 5 to 11. So I'm trying to get back on a normal sleep schedule, but it's still a little weird. But anyways, I got to get out of here. I got to finish grading some essays as usual. But thank y'all for coming out. Hopefully we can get some wins tomorrow. I know it was a little rough tonight. But at least the internet worked. We'll be thankful for what we have. The internet didn't cut out, so that's good. But, okay. And what is tomorrow, or today, I guess, is Monday. So, I think a new patch is coming out this week. So I'll have some patch notes analysis on Tuesday. I'll try to do a new tier list, and I'll see if I can do other roles as well, not just support. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Have a good day.